I'll just unprove my Twitter for now. Okay, so we're gonna keep the tempo. We're gonna keep pushing through the games. Gonna dip, good luck games, thank you man. See you later. Apologies for the sound, the fucking close the file. Okay, looks like we're gonna be into Dr. Mundo here. Quite a bad matchup, but we can make it work. So I'm seeing so far potential for a Conqueror game. 2 tanks who are melee. So if we're gonna see more melee champions locked in, it's gonna be a Conqueror angle. You see 2 more melees locked in, so it's gonna be a Conqueror angle this game, without a doubt. So, Yasuo I'm very good into, so it's always nice to see Yasuo on the enemy team. We see Ziggs. This is looking like a very good game for Conqueror Singed. So I think I might even take a Scorcher, so I can snowball my lane. I'm just gonna use the bathroom, I'll be right back guys. See you in game. Okay, hello. So, one thing that I would recommend when you go for these kind of Conqueror Ignite builds, or just Conqueror builds in general, if you're not secure that you're going to 100% kill them, you possibly want to take Ghost just for the utility later, because if you take Ignite and you lose your lane, you're going to be incredibly useless, because you don't have the Ghost utility. So we're going to stick with our Dark Seal start here. Gonna do the usual. Let me know if audio is bad or anything, by the way. Ghost is incredibly good, yeah. I think Ignite is incredibly good into some matchups. So we're just gonna use all. Depends on the matchup. Only Ignite with Spellbook? Spellbook is more of a Smite type of rune. Smite Flash. If you're interested in that style of play, I really recommend you check out Level 0 Player or Level 0 Prodigy's VODs. He plays a nasty proxy Singed with Smite Spellbook. I'll always recommend him. He's a really incredible player. If he didn't grief, he would be Challenger. Yep. It's just Level 0 Prodigy. This is OPGG. You'll know it's him because he also plays Ghost Cleanse Ashtop. So into this matchup, we're looking to at least always match the wave, but we're looking to get level 2 first. The thing is, when you pop his shield with your E, you deal a fuck ton of damage to him. Because the way the shield is coded and works is that when you pop it, it deals an extra fuck ton of damage. You're gonna tank a lot of poke in this lane, unfortunately, but it's just how it plays out, unfortunately for you. You can try and use minions, but he will poke you inevitably. I'm just gonna tap it. So what I like to do on cannon waves is just rush my level 3 and then go 2-point Q and just absolutely one-shot the wave. And then I can look for a back. So this is similar to what you'd call a cheater recall. You just push it in like this. Try and get as many as you can. If he holds it, you don't let him hold it. And then if not, like he did here, you just back. The wave is delayed, which means the wave is going to start here, which means his minions are going to crash first, which means the wave's going to push to you. So I could go boots here, but I'm thinking I want to go AP. So I'm thinking I can definitely get a solo kill on this guy. What is popping, bro? How have you been, Mirrored Man? How have you been? Hope you've been doing well. So as you can see, the wave is just perfect for us here. I might even try and drag it out a bit, so that he can't insta-back, throw into freeze. I could have got that minion, but it is what it is. Gonna block this. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Perfect. Just making sure we're dodging the Qs, dragging these minions so that the wave is always in front of our tower, so he has that looming threat. Nice. I'm just gonna collect the last hits. You can always set up your last hits with tapping Q, so don't be shy to it. It's only 13 mana, especially if it helps you last hit. If you watch me in this Unranked series, you're gonna realize that's a lot of what I do. So here we just block the cannon. You can't get it. We're just looking to slow push and crash. And with that wave, the big wave that we're trying to crash, then we can just take a base and then it will push back to us. There's no need to all in here if you don't want to. You can just chill, play the waves. It's relatively Mundo favored. It depends if they're a good Mundo player. If you verse Briefcase Man, the matchup is kind of hard. I'm gonna look for a proxy here. If Shyvana comes, I pop Ghost with Nimbus, and then I Goofling. Always fling on the cannon when you proxy. You don't need to keep your Q on excessively, because you can always preserve mana. So I'm gonna see that he chases me here. He's gonna throw a Q. He's probably stalling for a jungler. He's missing minions. We can just zone him. So we're just gonna pull him. Perfect. Now he has waves crashing. Get the wave, we deny him. I think he has CP though. Swifty boots are always a good option, but I think I'm just gonna stick to tier 1s and just try and rush my demonic, because it's such a game changer in the matchup. Ah, fuck, I didn't snipe the 5 gold. FF, mate. Okay, let's see how he's doing it. Slow push? Yeah. At least he's not fast pushing. Well, he eats, so he changed his mind. Bad dodges. Just gonna last at these so he can't get these. Maybe he gets one. Might go for 2. Yep. Always want to look to proc that, or proc that, because it's always almost going to be a good trade for you. You just want to always do that. I'm just going to look for a push and then a proxy. Interesting. That's actually a really good Q by him. Covered both forward and back dodge. Can't stop us here. I might miss one minion though. That's what it is. Graves is getting Drake, so if I die on top side it's not bad at all. I'm gonna try catch this wave here. You can always look to your minions if you want to know where they are. If you're new to proxy. I'm just gonna take this. Ward here. See Yasuo. Ward into the Goofling. Blast gun. Might have Mundo here to deal with. No. Just recall. So if you guys are struggling with consistency on your Gooflings, you just want to hop in the practice tool, honestly. It's the best way that you can do it. Just summon some minions. Or not minions, summon a thing here. Like a dummy. And just practice W, animation, cancel, flash, E-ing it into the W. And you'll get it in no time. It's not as hard as it seems. And it's really like essential. It's how you can win most of unwinnable matchups. Now luckily our team's winning this game so we can just scale. Need to use our agency. Remember every game's different, guys, and you need to play around the win con in a certain game. For this game I just need to keep myself ahead. I actually found a lot of the time that the caster minions die to your Q more often because they're squishier than the melees. So I usually like to auto the melees, but it's kind of preference. Since most of the time it shouldn't affect your pushing power all that much. Just gonna go, so I want to make sure I get the wave though. Perfect. Touch the Q. Can mess with that. Some ulti coming up. Nearly got it. My Groves to come here, but he probably won't. You're gonna ulti out. Second Goofy. She can't ulti when she's grounded too. So into tank matchups, you just want to keep your priority and roam. Play around your jungler. As a Dopa once said, actually I don't know what the fuck Dopa said, but Dopa roams. Be like Dopa. Be the first one to move. Don't know any fucking Dopa quotes. We want Swifties in this matchup. Swifties are incredibly underrated boots. Let's go. just look to push the wave. Perfect. Is there any time where you would go over boots? Yeah. It's very game dependent, my builds. So you're gonna want sorcery boots when you're going like the full AP build with Proto, where you're sacking your magic pen. And you're gonna want defensive boots into a lot of matchups. But if you're new to Singed, it's not bad to just always buy Swifties, because they are incredibly good on your champ. But you always need to be trying to build your build versatility, and just making sure that you sort of like know how to build in a certain game. You know, we can just proxy here, so you can't stop us. We have our ulti up. Yasuo might try to. Just walk out. Use his empowered Q. He's gonna get another one now though. Might take this. No. I see the cat's roaming, so I'm just gonna take away. Run back top. Level 11, we're on top. Perfect from the graves. Perfect. Nice. And we got most of our wave apart from one melee group. I'm just gonna recall. This game is a situation where you could go Rift next second with your Conqueror build, but Rylai's works too. Like, dodging back into Mundo isn't really good, see, as it can clip you, but you kind of want to dodge left and right. You can play around his range of his Q, but it's very hard to dodge it that way. Level up, Conqueror. Making sure he's tanking the wave. Dodging his Qs. Perfect. His ulti is very different to what it used to be. Because it used to be very gradual, the heal, but now it's very fast. So don't let that catch you off guard. So remember, it's a very big burst of like 3 ticks. And the Monarch's so good into him, because he just builds Heart Seal. Take this. Nice. Alright, Lies. Game looking very free now. And I think pretty much every game you're going to be wanting to swap to Sweeper, so that you can get your flanks. Nice. Thing to note about Mundo is you can Rylai slow him whilst his shield is up, so it's always a very good choice. Oh, the Shyvana's here, I'm just making sure that I have my ulti on. Yep. Dodge. Fling, W Mundo. Let's proc our Conqueror. Touch the Q. This thing. Just run out instead. Just need to play around your HP. We got the cool with Demonic. Nice. If you're not used to the Conqueror playstyle, it's definitely a difficult one to pick up. But when I picked up Singed in Season 10, it was like my main playstyle that I played, so I'm very used to it. I'm gonna be going Riftmaker, but you don't want to pick up Leeching Lair. Leeching Lair is a really bad component. It's way too cost expensive. Cost expensive, I don't know what I'm saying. Non-cost efficient, I suppose. So, yeah. Skip that shit. Skip that shit same as you would skip your Hextech Alternator on a lot of champs. We can just keep pressuring our bot lane here. Making sure we dodge our ES when possible. See a TP here, so I'm gonna make sure I'm here. Fling him out to take the kill. As you should. No fail flash. Okay, we can take trick. Okay, nice. Can pick up a Magi. 10 stacks, we get the move speed passive, which is very valuable in your champ. And we want to be looking towards pressuring Nash. We melt it so fast. Okay, we see a recall, so we want to just take this. Ping to help our team. Save my sweeper because Lux and Graves are using this. Just Q-tap, fling when possible. I'm gonna block the Q just in case some crazy shit happens. I'm gonna flash this tornado. Away from the minions too, and dies. Just want to take as many kills as possible to keep our Magi stacks as high as possible at all times. Take the bot wave. think there's a interesting debate to be had between Scorch and Gathering. I think having the security of having Scorch, so that you know if you get close enough in a 1v1 that you can kill it with Scorch, even if you don't always get to that point, is just really good. Like, you could argue that League isn't being played to a high enough level, but Singed is a very like close all-in champ. Like, it's always close. And having that little bit of insurance in early game can get you through most situations. And gets you ahead a lot more of the time than when you're not. So, yeah, Scorch is an interesting one. I think Gathering Storm is incredibly good too, but I do like the insurance that it provides you in the end, Scorch. And you are also a very good utilizer of the rune. You can always proc it. Just go in for a trade with Q Auto Scorch. Just gonna go on this guy here, he should be dead. This guy too. I'm in a bit of a situation here. Fine. We're calling it my Rift Maker. We can just look to end this game. Yeah, if you guys like this kind of educational stream, I can do it more often. I've been thinking of making this into an actual kind of project thing, where I'm gonna upload all the videos to YouTube. Since exam season is coming up, I'm not too sure on the schedule, but yeah. Okay. And Christmas is coming up, but we'll have to see. I'm sure I can fit in a couple streams for you guys. Nice. GG. Pretty straightforward one.